It is your favorite fitness and movie nerd, Al King, back on at it again with another banger and fire video for y'all's out there today. There, y'all. Welcome on back to the channel. But guys, it's a good day. I tell y'all, it's a real good day. So we gotta go over this article right over here by Variety. Guys, I ain't gonna lie. When I say I am so happy because this is my favorite video game series of all time. I love Far Cry. There is no other video game franchise that I'm more hyped for. Maybe with the exception of Forza Horizon at its prime and maybe Halo at times, but Far Cry is that one video game that will get me back on a console in a heartbeat. Get me back into gaming, almost at any time. I will go through and be like, hey, listen, I don't really play video games like that. I'm really grinding and focusing on a lot of things, but Far Cry is that one video game that will get me literally, I don't know, it's something about that game that would just get me so immersed, something about that type of open world and the story, and just, I don't know, it's just something about it that I just really like. I just love the adventure of that game. And even Far Cry 3, man, I beat that game so many times. It just something nostalgic about that video game that I just keep coming back to, just out of nowhere, and I would just beat it over and over. I'm just one of those type of gamers. Yeah, but anyway, guys, so on this article here, Far Cry TV series set at FX from Noah Noah Hawley and Rob Mack. So they're behind this show and it's gonna be on FX. Guys, I'm very hyped for this. I will say this. I really hope, I pray and I hope that this is live action. Please let this show be live action. I really hope this is a live action TV show. Listen, I'm not against the animation style. I'm not against that. Predator Killers of Killers is really good, but for something like this, especially for what we're used to as Far Cry fans, like the little mini series that they do, those live action ones that they'll do for the games at times. Hey man, we need keep this thing live action. Give us a really good live action TV show. Because this is the video game series that, if done right and if promoted right, because you can literally make such a good story and you can go so savage with this TV show. Even if you're a person that's not even into video games, don't even know what Far Cry is, because it's a lot of people who I talk to who don't even know what Far Cry is. But if they happen to promote this show really good and really accordingly, you don't really have to know the video game to really understand how awesome of a TV show this can really be. And especially, guys, if they going all through different parts of the timeline and stuff through Far Cry, bro, if they pull up to Rogue Island and they go through a different scenario with Jason Brody, that is going to be one of the most hardest moments in video game history. Seeing that, because listen, Voss guys, that dude Voss Montenegro, if they bring him back and they happen to get Jason Brody on board, get them out there, get the voice actors that played him, Michael Mondo and Michael Mondo and everybody, get those guys to get out there, go play these characters again, and have a very unique backstory for what we're used to. Man, this could be an outstanding show. Seeing them bouncing between timelines, from Montana and, then you got the Far Cry New Dawn, Far Cry 6, Far Cry 2, and they out there in Africa. I mean, there's just, guys, the possibility is endless. And I hope when they wrap this shit up, because I know there is talks of a Far Cry 7 video game coming soon. So, we'll probably know more about that next year. But if this show, I don't know when this show is going to drop or release. I don't know when we're going to get a trailer, but I don't even know what stage that this film is at. But whenever this trailer drops and we get a release date, or a trailer before Far Cry 7, and if this shows happen to drop before Far Cry 7, a first trailer and everything, like, guys, I feel like this show, like, once it wraps up, it can easily lead to like a lot of hints about the next few video games, you know, about the next game, Far Cry 7. That would be such a smart way to, like, not just market this show and be like this action-packed survival type of show. You can market this show to such a big audience, because with that type of niche, people love action, people love adventure, people love a good protagonist trying to survive and, like, you know, make it. So if you can market this, like, this show really big, it can go pretty far. And then at the end, you market it to the video game if you're smart, and then boom, now you got everybody hyped off of this TV show. Now you got them even more hyped for the next video game. Y'all can do so much shit with this TV show. I really hope they do not fuck this shit up, because this is one of the greatest video game sagas ever made. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. It is the truth. You cannot, nothing's topping it. I love Halo. Halo is probably my first love in terms of terms of action shooting games, but Far Cry is untouchable. The scenarios that you go through as a character, the protagonist in Far Cry, and what they did with that DLC in Far Cry 6, that shit was better than the actual main story of Far Cry 6. Like the DLC with all the villains and shit, one of the greatest. Oh my gosh, bro, they slayed that. Oh man, like, that was amazing. I love that. I love that so much. That shit was on par with Far Cry 3. Like, playing as the villains, they did that shit up with the DLC in Far Cry 6. That shit should have been the main storyline of the entire game. I wish that shit wasn't a DLC, because I had more fun playing that than the actual main game and shit, you know. But that's all I gotta say. Let me know what you guys think of the new Far Cry TV series. Are you guys excited for it? Do you guys think this is gonna be probably the biggest thing that we have gotten in terms of Far Cry news? Do you guys think it's gonna connect to Far Cry 7? Or give us a good hint of what to expect out of Far Cry 7. But that's really all I gotta say. It is your boy Al King. Like and subscribe, share. Y'all take it easy.